Today we are visiting the MIngus Mill in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. The mill was built in 1886 and is just 4 miles north of Cherokee, North Carolina on US 441, where it begins to climb up over the Smoky Mountains into Tennessee. This mill was different right from the beginning from other mills of the era. MIngus used a water turbine in lieu of the more traditional water wheel. The turbine was more efficient at extracting the water's energy, allowing the mill to grind more grain with less water than other mills in the region. That's the MIngus Creek ahead, which only adds to this beautiful setting, and is the reason the mill was placed on the site. The creek upstream from the mill is corralled into a flume. It flows toward the mill and drops down into a penstock, which feeds it into the turbine housing below the mill house. The turbine spins, which turns the machinery of the mill, including the millstone. Speaking of millstones, here are 2 old ones. Let's go inside and take a look, which transports you back to the 19th century. The milling takes place on this platform at the back of the main floor. The round tank-like structure in the middle contains the millstones. The top stone is rotated against a stationary bottom stone, while grain is fed into the center through the leather chute in the middle. The mill is not operating right now, so the stone is stationary. I'm now up on the 2nd floor, where you can see the power spindle coming up through the floor, along with a couple of turbine impellers. The milling operation actually started up on this floor. Grain was fed through the machine there in the background, where it was cleaned of dust and debris using air. The clean grain was loaded into a hopper and gravity fed to the wheel downstairs for milling. The flour then comes back up here, where it is run through this bolting chest, basically a large sifter, where it is sifted into grades of fine flour to coarse grain. The product was then bagged or barreled for sale or shipment. Most times, instead of cash payment, the mill retained a portion of the grain as payment for their services. The mill is not running today, but still functions and does occasionally mill corn and wheat, which is for sale inside the mill house. This was a fun and interesting place to visit without a doubt, and certainly worth a stop should you find yourself in Cherokee or anywhere near the Great Smoky Mountain National Park. All right, the MIngus Mill, Karen, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate it?
I would rate it a 10.
A 10. Very good score. I would tend to agree. Luther, the gentleman inside, was a joy to watch.
He's a gem.
Yeah, he was a joy to talk to, absolutely. So, 10 for the MIngus Mill here in the Smoky Mountains National Park. Remember, life is a journey. Enjoy the ride, and thanks for watching.